Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Has been a while, hasn't it? It's been a little while since you and I sat down together and talked as friends. Are we friends? I mean, I don't know. Probably can't really use that term, can we, for our relationship? We're friendly. Maybe we would be friends if we knew each other in real life. Anyway, it's time for an update video. I've just realised that I'm going to take a little break. Things have been going really well on the channel for a while, and I've been pushing for a long time to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we got there. We're beyond there now. We're at something like 1,030 something, 37 I think. So we've reached the first major milestone, you and I hand in hand together on this journey, and as I'll show you right now, I've got lots of videos coming out, sneak peek, for up until I think the 10th, around about the 10th. So I've been working really hard in the background to bring you what I hope is rather entertaining content for you and rather enjoyable and valuable, hopefully valuable content for you to watch. And by valuable, I mean, something that brings you value. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. Something that you find enjoyable. I'm just going to leave it at that. Something that you want to watch. As of right now, it's the 4th of August. Tonight, Dead Island Definitive Edition Zombie Mod Overhaul, which is the I Am Legion mod for Dead Island, which also is a mod for Dying Light 1 and Dying Light 2, which, by the way, we have here, releasing on the 7th of August. I put out a post on that. A lot of you know about that. We also have another episode of the Tarkov Stalker. We're finishing up with the Fallout 4, the State of Decay 2 Walking Dead series. I've made a couple of little kind of one-offs here. I've done a COD 4 Modern Warfare video today, a thrilling point-and-click adventure, and a video on my favourite mods to overhaul Fallout 4's enemy AI. And some of you know about this yet, and not a lot of you do. The Ultimate Challenge, my greatest test, State of Decay 2 No Chill Challenge, is launching on the 15th of August, which is going to signify and signal the return of live streaming on the channel. Was this one really an hour and a half long? It was the finale of the Walking Dead simulation. So here's what I've realized today. I can detect within my consciousness this little sense of burnout coming. When I'm in a game, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about what I want to play, and my brain is, I won't use the word struggling to come up with things because there's 1,000 things I want to do, but it's almost a sense of kickstarting the engine. The fuel is running a little bit low, and this is fine. This is not a problem. I have learned over the years to identify these moments, and at that point I know it's time. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of a step back, to put everything down, to totally detach from all of my objectives and all of my goals, to give myself a bit of room to breathe. I need a little bit of space, mental space. Don't worry, we're just taking a break. I love you. I still love you. I still want to be with you. I just need some time apart. Alright, and what that really means is, so because, if I can go back to what I was just showing you, can you see that? You probably can't see this very well, can you? Because it's a tiny little square. Here, let me zoom in for you. I hope that helps. It might not. However, we've got lots of videos coming out up until around about the 9th/10th of August. And then a few days after that, live streams return, which is the 15th of August. So I'm going to take a bit of a break now. I'm going to give myself around about 10 or so days to have a rest, to have a break, to take a step back, to not think about YouTube, to not think about making videos, and these videos will continue to upload in the background. Didn't think about the fact that you couldn't really see. Anyway, these videos will continue to upload in the background. Please do continue to watch them, and please definitely do continue to, or start enjoying them. You decide what you would rather do. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'm just going to rest. I'm going to go on a mental holiday. It's going to be absolutely mental. No, it's not. It's going to be very relaxed, and life's going to be very calm and very peaceful and very spacious. I'm going to spend a lot of time in nature. I'm going to spend a lot of time outdoors, away from the world of technology and the world of YouTube and the constant creative endeavor of making videos for you, for your enjoyment. And when the No Chill Challenge State of Decay 2 series, which I've talked a little bit about it. Actually, it's the last 2 episodes, I think, of the Walking Dead series, episode 15 and 16, State of Decay 2 Walking Dead series, which I go into it a bit more. So I'm not going to tell you too much about that or what it is. Watch those videos if you want to know more. Unfortunately, I recorded some of those videos without game audio, which is hilarious and a huge lesson. However, the final episode is fully succinct, if that's the right word. There's game audio and there's my voice audio. So I'm just going to take a little bit of a step back for about 10 or so days, reset, re-energize, refresh. We've got Starfield around the corner, less than a month away. So, you know, I want to be in the right space to embrace the magic of Bethesda's chaos, because no doubt it's going to be a wonderful experience from day one. You know what I mean? Now, that's about it. I think this is an important reflection, and this is something I wanted to put out here on the YouTube channel. Some of you may or may not know. You know, if you haven't seen many of my update videos in the past, you may not be aware of, you know, I've hit this kind of wall a few times. Not this wall, but I've hit what I'm talking about. A kind of wall a few times in the process of, no, lady, please, come on now. We're not here to advertise other people's endeavors. Oh my goodness, what's going on? So I've hit a wall a few times in the process of having a YouTube channel, and a few times it's brought into question my ability to do this and to make it work and to maintain it. However, I'm not there now. I have no concerns about this. I have no questions about whether or not I want to do this or whether I can do it. I can do it, and I've learned to find a good balance, to find a good pace. But I've noticed this kind of pattern that after a while, you get a little bit burned out. Your brain needs a rest. I need to be redirecting and putting my thoughts and energy into other things, and maybe even just not that. Maybe just taking time out to really do nothing. Spend time outdoors. Go and touch some grass, touch some leaves, even touch some trees, maybe even touch some water, go for a swim in the ocean or whatever. Sometimes I just ramble and it's hilarious, but things are great. Channel's really good. It's been a great, a kind of a celebration in my heart with reaching 1,000 subscribers pretty much exactly a year on from the first day I uploaded my first video. This is why we're celebrating by reigniting and relaunching the State of Decay 2 No Chill Challenge series, because that was the first video I ever did and the first series I ever made, and it's a lot of fun. And yeah, please do consider checking that out if you like State of Decay 2. You will enjoy it. There's nothing like it there's lots of other challenge series and challenge videos on YouTube, but there is no, well, this is a very custom experience. Tune into the final episodes of the Walking Dead series if you want to know a bit more about it. But it's been a great time to reach this point after a year. The channel is now actually starting to earn a tiny, microscopic amount of money, which it is interesting. It's definitely something I've had to look at, because it's nowhere near enough to even begin to support a lifestyle, but it's a start, and it's obviously where things begin. And I've reached this milestone after a year. Who knows where it's going to be after another year. I'm not immediately in a situation where I desperately need money, but to continue to invest my time and energy into this as a career, hoping that it's going to pay off at some point and become something that can fully support me, then obviously I need to keep putting effort into it, but I do need to see that it's going to get to that point. And anyway, things evolve and things change as we go, so I'm kind of giving myself another year. Now that we've reached this milestone, I did say I want to give this objective a year to see where it's at. After a year, we were like 30, 40, 50 or something subscribers away, so I knew to just stick with it. So now I'm giving myself another year. I need to see where this is at after another year, and I need it to be kind of moving in the direction of just showing more support and greater growth and greater development, which I feel is inevitable anyway, as long as I stick with it, and as long as I keep supporting, keep providing you with content that you want to watch, and you guys decide to stay engaged and stay connected. So all in all, that means things are great. I'm really happy with the channel. I really appreciate everybody's input. A lot of you guys have been very supportive. For the last probably month or so, the channel has been getting over 40, 50, 60, 70 likes on some videos. A few more of my videos have reached over 100 likes, and a couple thousand views, 4, 5, 6 or 7,000 views I think it is now for one of them. So this just lets me know that I feel like the channel's moving in the right direction and things are growing. So that's really great news. And I've moved up into the new house. Many of you will know that if you watched my last update video. It's amazing up here. For about 12 days now, nearly 2 weeks straight, I have slept every night from about 10 or 11 p.m. all the way through to about 6 a.m. I was saying to my partner the other day, I haven't done that. I said to her about 15 years, but that's a kind of rough estimate. If, in all honesty, I can't remember the last time in my life that I slept all night for 10 days straight, or a week straight even. In most cases, it would be, I would hardly sleep at all, suffering from insomnia for the longest time, and then maybe after a few weeks, I would get one night where I would be asleep at 10 o'clock and I would wake up early. But basically nearly 2 weeks straight now, I've slept every night all the way through till the morning, and then woken up early in the morning before sunrise. Sunrise here at the moment is about 7 o'clock in the morning, to just feeling awake, ready to get to work, really enjoying the idea of sitting down and making games and making content and connecting up with you guys. I want to do that more. That's one of the things why I feel like now I can take a little bit of a break for a few days. We've reached this milestone, and I want to come back and reignite the live streaming and just give it another really good go, and to see if I can find a way to make it work. One of the reasons that live streaming is a bit challenging for me is, when I make my videos, I can pause them, and if I start to detect that I'm experiencing a little bit of stress, I can pause them and just take a breather, have a rest, have a break. So I am going to have to find, live streaming is interesting because you're even more on the spot. You're under pressure. Maybe I put myself under pressure more than the viewers do, but the situation has got more pressure involved. So when we return, I am going to be recording the videos as well, so that I can still put a pause in the recording and figure out, and just take my time with the live stream, and then upload the recorded videos, which are still going to be really good quality after the live stream is complete. And so I will have to experiment a little bit with the live stream to find a way to to just give myself the space that I need. A quick little insight into more specifically what I'm talking about. I spend a lot of my life in silence, and I spend a lot of my time in meditation. I don't tend to get involved too much psychologically with the world and with people, and I've noticed that creating this gaming content draws me back into what I consider the bit of sort of insanity of society, and how there's new stuff coming all the time, and there's so much deception in the marketing world of gaming, and there's issues with games, and you're spending a lot of money on buying games, and sometimes they're not great. One of the last good examples of that was Redfall when that came out recently. There are other examples. But anyway, what I'm getting at is it actually generates, to be involved in that mentally actually generates, for me, I'm talking personally here, generates a lot of mental instability. Because it's very uncertain, and it's a very psychological experience to be playing a game, kind of reviewing it as you're playing it, engaging and talking about the content. Whereas in my normal and natural state of being, I live extremely simply. I'm not involved psychologically in anything that's going on. I spend a lot of time in peace of mind, and very quiet. And so what I'm getting at here is, when it comes to the recordings, I'm engaging a lot throughout the recording, and then when I feel I need to take a second to detach, I'll just pause it. But live streaming obviously doesn't usually allow for that. But I really want to do it because I feel like it's going to be quite a fundamental part of me being able to make this channel work in the long run, by generating greater connection to you guys and having more involvement from you as a viewer throughout the content, more connection and more engagement, while also still uploading the recordings for people who aren't really interested in watching a longer live stream. So I'm going to be experimenting with generating space throughout the live stream, just taking little breaks here and there, taking a break from the game and really communicating with you, and spending time actually getting to know some of you people who are watching the videos regularly and who are tuning into the live stream, just to see if that helps. So it's a little bit experimental. Anyway, that's going to be returning on the 15th of August, starting with the State of Decay 2 No Chill Challenge series, and we'll just see how it goes. So because of that, I feel like now is a good time for me to take a step back, reflect on how far we've come, and get my psychology aligned in let's just say cohesive around what I want to be focusing on for the next month or so. My partner is moving up to the house in about 3 weeks as well, so we're still semi in a transition period. She hasn't been able to be up here. She's got another job she's doing she's been doing it for about 2 months, a couple of weeks still to go, so she'll be up here soon. So I feel like this is a good time to just take a little bit of time off and then prepare myself to come back and once again, I was going to say remove the rocket from my arse, but what I mean is to come back with a rocket up my butt, ready to shoot to the moon for probably another couple of months, and just really put a lot of effort and a lot of energy and a lot of thought, and express my passion in this really cool experience of having the Chill and Play Games YouTube channel. I do have a second channel that's more live stream focused, and it's actually over on Twitch, Master's Journey it's called, and I record that and then upload it to a YouTube channel, Master's Journey YouTube channel. Links are down below somewhere. There's links somewhere in some of these videos for you if you're interested in checking that out. That's more spirituality and mental health focused. It's the stuff that I do in the background for my own life that allows me to, well, basically to keep living with happiness and love and fulfillment and joy and connection. And that's essential for me to be able to keep going with the Chill and Play Games channel. It was some many months ago when I was starting to have a few difficulties around maintaining the output on the channel. That's when I started to realize that I've really got to in order to keep going with this, I've got to make sure I've got all of this other stuff in alignment and being fed in the right way, because it's that supports my ability to keep doing this. That's what holds up the Chill and Play Games channel. So anyway, I just wanted to share this little reflection, because it has been a long time since we did a channel update like this. I know I did one when I first moved into the house with the walk, but to sit down here face to face, web camera to face, and to just express what I'm experiencing, what I'm going through, what I'm working on, and what my kind of next steps and intentions are with regards to the channel, I thought it's about time we did it, you and I, hand in hand, face to face, webcam to face, sitting down together, watching this wonderful, what is this, rapids, river rapids, flowing by, the stream of consciousness just drifting past, quite turbulent at the moment. Perhaps that's a reflection. Let's go together and settle the turbulence. Let's relax very deeply and drift in more peaceful currents. Anyway, so what I might do is schedule, once this video is uploaded, and once I've got this video uploaded, I think what I'll do is I will schedule a little chat the day before. So maybe, I don't know, at some point close to the release of episode 1 of the No Chill Challenge, which signifies the return of the live streams. I'm going to be live streaming straight after that episode ends. Then maybe we sit down and have a little bit of a chat, and you can jump into the live stream. I'll sit here like this. You can see my beautiful face, and I will imagine what your beautiful face looks like. And I don't know, we can just say hello, we can have a little bit of a chat. Somebody did suggest a little while ago that we do a live stream to celebrate the 1,000 subscriber mark. So this could be it. We could just say hello, and I would like to find out a bit more about you as a human being, because you're real, aren't you? Sometimes when I sit here and after I've made my videos and I come in and I see the comments from the same people, I often wonder, who are these interesting people who are connecting with me in my life? I've never met any of them. I bet they're really cool people, some of them. I bet some of you are mental. And if you are, you're just like me, so don't worry. We're all in the same basket here. Alright, so maybe I'll do something like that. I'll have to find a good time for it, because, I've got my kids on the weekends and I drop them off on the Monday. And then I'll be returning on that Monday to potentially initiate a live stream, but we'll see. I don't know. I'll sit with it. I'll have a think about it. I would like to do that, but also I tend to need a little bit of time after I've had my kids for the weekends, because it's a lot more full on for me when they're around. They're wonderful and it's amazing, but to go from basically being open-minded and quiet and calm all week to then 2 straight days of interaction and thoughts and lots of attention needed and activities and engagement and management, it's I tend to take a little bit of time, but I'll come up with something. Keep an eye out for it. Ultimately, everything's fine. I hope you're good. I hope your life is where you want it to be. I hope you're in good spirits, and I love being able to maintain these connections throughout the channel. I hope the gameplay is bringing you value in some way, and that you're able to take time out, and I hope that you're finding some sort of connection too in this. And I do look forward to actually taking this to the next step via live streams, whereby we can talk live. Anyway, I think that's basically going to do it for this update. Thank you everyone for being involved. Thank you for your patience. And thank you for your love and your support and your comments. Honestly, out of all of the comments ever over the last year, I'm pretty sure there has only ever been one that was even slightly negative, and it actually wasn't even that bad. It was just something like, play the game, bro. Don't talk so much at the start of the video. which was on one of my earliest videos. But anyway, isn't it funny how those things stick out? At the same time, I remember all of the beautiful comments, and I think the reason they stick out is because it's all so nice. Everything's so nice. Everything you're saying, everything you're expressing, it's all so supportive. You're all, you're expressing how much you like the Fallout videos, how much you like my particular style of the way that I talk, and that I'm not over excessive and trying to put anything on, or trying to be energized, or trying to be funny or anything, maybe like some of these other people that you watch, and how it's just me. It's just me. I'm not trying to be anything. I'm not trying to hide anything. Things are just, I just want things to be chill while we play games. That's the whole point of the channel, because that's what I do with my life. So anyway, thank you for all of the support, all of the positive comments, all of the encouragement. It's really nice to know that some of you are returning for every video. You love the series. You love being able to tune in. Somebody said the other day that they sit down for dinner. They look forward to this. What is it we're doing at the moment? The Hardcore Exploration series with Fallout 4, which I just recorded another episode of today. They sit down. They look forward to it coming out every night at the same time, so they can sit down and watch their dinner, and watch it while they have their dinner. So it's just great to think that you are out there, you're enjoying the content and looking forward to watching more. It's just a really nice thought. So I suppose I should leave it at that. These videos do tend to go on for around about half an hour, and it seems like I always have about half an hour worth of things to say to you. But I won't go into too much more detail, other than one of the videos that I'm most excited about you seeing soon is in a couple of days' time. Actually, on the 7th of August, I put out a community post on it. Is a Dying Light 2 complete overhaul, or well, it's an overhaul mod. It doesn't completely change the game or anything, but it adds in way more enemies, way more zombies, new enemy types, different weapons, makes things what I would hope a zombie apocalypse to be like, way more chaotic and fun and interesting. So anyway, please do keep an eye out for that. I would love to get a bit of input with regards to that, to see whether or not you want more of a series on it. I've done 3 episodes, and I do hope, it is a secret hope that I have, which won't be secret for long when I tell you, but I do hope that you want to see much, much more of that game, because I want to play much, much more of that game. And I've just thought now maybe I could go into a little bit about channel memberships and stuff, but it's something I've already put out there, a bit of information on it. I'm in the process of figuring out exactly how I want to be organizing this. I think if I want to play some games that aren't particularly popular on the channel, I'll release them as private videos for people. I'm also going to be doing a number of live streams throughout the week, which are members only. The thing is, there aren't any channel members at the moment. Nobody signed up to it, which is fine. But this means I tend not to really apply my psychology to something until it's happening and it really needs to be looked at that time. Otherwise, I find I think about it too much when it's just not really relevant. So I'm kind of waiting for the membership to start kind of ticking over, so that then I know, okay, it's real, it's happening now. Let's put our effort into it, because it's real. It's not just, it's not going to become kind of a wasted effort sort of thing. But I don't need to go into that too much now, because it's still coming together, essentially. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that, because I probably could just sit here, keep talking for another hour. And I don't know, maybe one day I'll do that. Maybe one day I'll just express my thoughts without end and see what you think. Doesn't really matter what you think, does it? Ultimately, I could just do it anyway. But I won't. I won't do it this time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being alive. Because if you weren't alive, then there would be nobody watching my channel. So I hope you're happy with the fact that you're here, because I am. I'm very grateful that you exist. I'm very grateful that you decide to spend your time in life and your energy in watching the things that I make. And I would love to cultivate a greater connection with you as a human being, because at the end of the day, if I'm not talking to you and we're not really saying hello, this is no pressure. You do whatever you want to do, but all I know you as is numbers on my channel. I see views going up and it's like, okay, there's people watching, but who the hell are you? Who are you? I'm just curious. I'm just interested. You do whatever you want to do. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I will leave it at that. Thank you for watching. I will see you again very soon, won't I? Goodbye for now.